The next product we're going to review today is the conversational sales platform from Calldrip. Dealers know that when a consumer fills out a lead form or texts them or chats with them on the website, depending on how those leads or chats are handled, it could be minutes to hours before a qualified member of the sales team actually communicates with the consumer. We've talked about real-time retailing over the last few years, trying to replace those forms on dealer websites with conversations directly with the sales team, but still, it seems that forms will never go away and dealers will continually chase customers, even though they're on the dealer's website, ready to transact or ready to ask questions. We choose as an industry to ignore them. And that's where Calldrip's platform comes in. You may remember that Calldrip first came on the scene by automating phone calls to consumers who are on the dealer's website. As soon as that lead form was filled out with a phone number, that consumer was called by the Calldrip's automated telephony platform, and when that customer picked up, they were instantly connected with a sales professional. In fact, when you listen to the Calldrip phone calls, the consumers are like, wow, that's really fast. And of course, the dealer could say, well, we take our online shoppers seriously, and I'm here to help. What questions can I answer? What a wow, great customer experience. But now the Calldrip conversational sales platform includes chats and texts. So as consumers are on the dealer's website, engaging with questions, instead of just pushing that lead into the CRM, the Calldrip system can connect that person with a qualified sales associate. And that's revolutionary because still today, consumers are disappointed with the experience they're getting when they fill out a lead form or send in their text information. It could be minutes or hours, but the consumer's already moved on past the dealer's website by then, and then the dealer's phone call becomes an annoyance. So let's take a look at what Calldrip has done to centralize instant communication to create more appointments, more showroom visits, and more sales by giving the customers really what they wanted in the first place: connection with a qualified salesperson that can help them buy their car, sell their car, or schedule a service. Let's take a look at their video overview.
At Calldrip, we believe that every sale starts with a conversation. So we've built a conversational tools platform to help you reach more shoppers, regardless of how they reach out to your dealership. Whether it's an internet lead, an inbound phone call, chat from your website, or a text message, we've got you covered. Over the next few minutes, we're going to be covering the power of the Calldrip communication platform. Let's talk about what Calldrip is most known for: speed of response to internet leads. Let's talk about why it's so important to outpace your competitors to that opportunity. Number one, it creates a great customer experience while maximizing speed and efficiency and maintaining that human element. We all know the best time to communicate with a prospect is at their peak moment of interest while they're actively shopping. Responding faster creates a competitive advantage by engaging before your competitors, taking that potential customer out of the digital marketplace. And it doesn't matter if this is an inbound phone call, text message, chat, or lead form submission. Striking up the right conversation at the right moment unlocks sales opportunities. Let's talk about how Calldrip can help you simplify this engagement. Again, regardless of how that consumer elects to reach out to you, all of those opportunities will run through the Calldrip conversational parsing platform. At that point, we assign it to a call flow and create some automations. This ensures that the proper process for that particular lead source is followed. What this means is we connect that call to the right people, ensuring speed and efficiency and a great customer experience. Now, after the calls wrap up, whether it's an inbound, outbound, or click-to-call, potentially through your CRM, our intelligent monitoring software will run in the background to give you transparency and opportunities for training and coaching. Let's look at Calldrip's flows and automations for just a second. This is one of the most powerful things that Calldrip has to offer. Flows are unique business rules per lead source, whether inbound or outbound. We can create different attempts to ring maybe a BDC first and the sales team second, or a manager third, depending on who's available to respond to that lead. In the settings throughout our flows, we can set things up like call transcriptions, recordings, and then lastly, we can set up automations. This comes in handy if we want to send an immediate text out to a consumer the second we receive a lead. Let's look at what that might look like. Let's say that a consumer finds a vehicle on your website, cars.com, TrueCar, or AutoTrader, and they submit their information to you. In just a few seconds, they will receive a text from your dealership acknowledging that you've received the lead and that someone's going to be reaching out from a particular phone number. Within a few seconds, Calldrip will route that to the appropriate people, whether it's a BDC or a sales team. Their phones will ring and they will answer and hear that information from the lead. At that point, they hold the line and it dials out to the customer. This whole process takes less than 30 seconds and ensures an incredible customer experience. We like to call that the wow factor. Let's take a look at inbound tracking. Let's say, for example, you want to put a tracking number on your Google My Business. If a consumer dials that phone number, again, through the Calldrip parsing engine and through flows, they can receive a text within a few seconds. This makes ongoing communication very easy for that consumer. After receiving that text, the phone will still be ringing at the dealership, and Calldrip will ensure that we route it to the appropriate team to create the best customer experience possible. No more long hold times waiting for a receptionist to transfer calls. We can go directly to the right team that you want to handle that inbound call from Google. After these calls wrap up, Calldrip does something very unique with reviews. The consumer will receive a text or potentially even an email with some information about your dealership. In this example, you'll see it has the Calldrip logo, but this would be your store logo, your BDC or sales reps, image, and a quick little bio about them, so the consumer knows who they just had a conversation with. These reviews can be just internal, or we can use the API with Google My Business to help drive reviews just based on phone calls at the dealership. It's a very powerful tool. Now, after all these calls take place, again, you can get very actionable insights through our intelligent monitoring. We measure every conversation with configurable call recordings, transcriptions, detailed call summaries, and sentiment analysis. By monitoring performance, you can identify strengths and weaknesses and pinpoint specific training opportunities in your store. Real-time notifications can help you identify mishandled opportunities as well. Let's talk a little bit about the reality-based coaching guidance. Inside of Calldrip, we have what we call activities. The activities page is a log of all inbound calls, texts, chats, or outbound calls, even click-to-call. Inside of the customer record, you'll see multiple calls from this customer, and also you'll see a headline of what happened on that call. This is all done through Calldrip's AI, where it converts the voice to text. This is very powerful, being able to set up keyword spotting and tagging inside of these calls for notifications and alerts. Also, we give you the ability to score and coach calls inside of the platform. We have many customers that elect to hire trainers and coaches for improved phone handling opportunities and accountability. As you can see, this is fully customizable, all the way down to key KPIs that you're interested in your store. Did we handle the introduction properly? Did we do a good feature inquiry? Did we set an appointment? All very easy to update inside of the tool. Now let's talk about coaching. This is, again, one very powerful thing inside of Calldrip is the ability to coach calls for improved process moving forward. The coaching tool is something that I personally think is extremely powerful and unique to what we offer. You can listen to the phone call, record your own notes to that consumer so you don't have to sit down with them individually, and send it back out to your sales reps. Once you've given the appropriate guidance and maybe even typed some notes in there, your sales rep has the ability to receive an email or text message letting them know that their call's been coached. When they go listen to the notes left for them, they can also reply to those. So you can have ongoing dialogue to know that they are paying attention to what you're wanting handled and said on the phone call. Let's talk now about how that looks potentially. Coaching of actual customer conversations delivers you the personal guidance so that the training is data-driven rather than general how-tos. It's easy to use the tool, and it makes coaching consultants on a daily basis very easy. So managers can help change behaviors over time to drive ongoing process improvement. Consultants are sent the game tape with concise tips so that it's easy to remember and implement. Collaborative tools allow consultants and managers to trade ideas on best practice. Now, inside of Calldrip, we are really a data hub for all things communication. We give you oversight to know how your team is performing, source attribution to measure campaigns, and lead source performance to evaluate your marketing ROI. Monitoring individual consultant performance, who takes the calls most, how fast they respond, and who is missing opportunities. It also helps pinpoint opportunities for individual consultant improvement and training. Consultant scorecard and reporting provide a great summary of overall performance. We also have many great CRM integrations available where we can update customer logs. We can even assign to the appropriate person who had the phone call. We stop the clock with many OEMs. We track every inbound phone call. We link those recordings to the record inside of your CRM, and we're continually updating records. Now, this is how we really, to summarize it, can help your dealership connect quickly and efficiently with every lead, call, text, or chat in our unified conversational sales platform. We simplify that engagement, whether the consultants are sitting at their desk or on the go. All they have to do is answer the phone. It improves customer experience by ensuring the right consultant meets the shopper at the right moment with the right information on the right channel. And we can help take your sales team to the next level with intelligent AI monitoring and reality-based phone skills coaching. I appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully this helps you understand the power of the Calldrip platform and what we can do to help you with communication at your dealership.
I hope you can see that the Calldrip platform is more than just a call connection platform, but it's a training platform. It's a routing education to see what's the best way to connect consumers with your experts inside the dealership, understanding call flow, call demand, and call handling, all of these things, which are kind of adjunct benefits of using the Calldrip platform. If you have more questions or would like to schedule a real-time demo of how their technology works, just go to calldrip.com and schedule a demo.